Now this one is a very hard one to talk on, and the reason why sometimes it's hard to talk on because we as a people we do not like to be held accountable in no way, shape, or form. And I know also for sure that many a times we are at certain disadvantage, but they still don't give us any right to push negativity and to push wickedness and to push hostility and crime and violence. But it's still nevertheless a very tough topic to speak on. So that let me type this in now. Type it in. So all right, found it. All right. So we're gonna go into this news and then we're going to just react to this news. So fair use for this video here that I'm going to be sharing. Fair use for it, using it for educational purposes. So let's go into it. You guys can see this. Hold on. Give me.
Pilates makes you ageless. 9 minutes a day to get your youthful body back.
At innocent Jamaicans. Details in this report from Dwayne Anderson.
All right. You guys can see this?
Grief as raw today as it was on the day of the vile attack a month ago. A broken mother wept over the little blue casket. Inside lay Jace Pinnock, dead. His favorite superhero Batman and Batman's signature light decorated the tiny casket and his pictures in the church.
Alright, so my condolences to the family who have lost that young one because of violence. Really, my condolences to that.
Jace's light will never shine as bright.
And again, I see it.
Just 3 years old. The Prime Minister was among those who attempted to comfort the broken mother at Thursday's funeral service.
I felt your pain, but I did see the strength of a woman, a strong woman. There are no words that I could put together that would be sufficient in comfort in this moment. But I know that you know what my heart is towards you and your family.
For him, such an attack must never be repeated in Dedham Town or anywhere else, meaning residents must stand up.
If we want to get rid of criminals in the society, we must draw a line that is clear. Criminals, you are over there. Law-abiding citizens, we are here.
Alright, so you hear all of that, right? And I do agree with this. But you see, when I saw this video, one of my biggest thoughts that was going through my head. The biggest thought that was going through my head is this, people. Does the ghetto... Do the ghetto really want to get rid of crime and violence? And this is not talking for every single person in every ghetto. But my question is, do the ghetto really want to get rid of crime and violence? How can we come together to break the backs of every gang in Jamaica when we actually live in a criminal culture? This is my question I'm asking here now. How can we stop all this crime and this violence or minimize the crime and the violence when we live in a criminal culture, a culture that promotes criminals? We live in a culture where good is bad and bad is good. We live in a culture where we push badness over goodness. Don't it? So if we really want to minimize this, we have to also minimize the very same things that influence this type of thought in the minds of young men. You see, this is what majority of people don't really want to talk about. And the reason why they do not really want to talk about it is because it's going to hold people accountable. And for the most part, in the black community, for the most part, it's never for every case, but for the most part in the black community, we hardly want to be held accountable for the evil that we are doing, the evil things that we promote. If we truly want to get rid of or at least minimize crime, violence, gun violence, killing, all those stuff, how will that be minimized when we promote the very gun violence and the very gun culture? You know, hear me, right? It is a glorious thing in the ghetto to be a bad man. It's a glorious thing in the ghetto to be some farmer Dan. Right? It's promoted it is promoted in many of the houses. When you are a person that is different and stand out and up to doing anything evil, it is discouraged. Nowadays you are called a nerd in our culture for wanting to do something good with your life, for wanting to be different. And you literally can feel it. Sometimes based on where you are, sometimes even in your family, sometimes even in your community, you can literally feel it when you even choose to stand up. But when you join the crowd, in the drinking, the smoking, the partying, the badness vibes, the loose life and so forth, you're okay. It's normal. And these things are contributing to the destruction of us as a people. The thing that contributes to the destruction of us as a people is promoted by us as the people. Many people are not ready for this type of conversation, And again, as me say, we know that we are at some level of disadvantage when it comes to even poverty and all of those stuff. Me understand that. I come from a poverty. I come from a poverty line. I wasn't born rich. I was born middle class or anything like that. I come from poverty. Right? And I experienced and in the ghetto, growing up in the ghetto, I see the mindset that people push. So how can we get rid of, or even what Andrew Holness is saying here, break the back of every gang in Jamaica when we have a gang and gangster culture? We have a gangster culture in the ghetto areas. We have a gangster mindset. If you're not bad, listen to our language, how we talk to each other and how we communicate. You can't even communicate with each other most of the time in the ghetto without using some word to push the narrative of being bad, of being wicked. So that's how it starts. Right? And then when people die, what we do? We cry. Now we're supposed to cry when people die. But what about thinking about a change? What about thinking about changing? What about thinking about making a shift when it comes to what we promote, what we condone as a people? Casey, we condone the mindset of badness until we see the results of badness. And we see the result of badness. At them time they will cry. At them time they will bawl. At them time they will say, boy, this will stop, I don't want it. But at the same time, what we do? We promote the mind behind it. And the moment something enter the mind, it will affect the emotion. And then the emotion will affect your actions. I empathize with everybody who lose family members to things like these in the ghetto or anywhere at all. But where is the shift in the mind? Where's the shift in what you promote? Where's the shift in what is acceptable? Where is the shift? People still believe the government have come and change this. Let me tell you this, all the government are commando people. Right? All the government are got hire police, soldiers. Is for do. Is when they get too deep in what to promote. When they get too deep in what we've been promoting, they just gonna kill you off. That's what's gonna happen. Somebody was sending me a request, I want to request. When we get too deep, when the youth get too deep in the badness that was promoted from a very young age onto him. Wagwan bad boy. Yo, that man, there could be a bad man, you know. A Dan seem like the real man in a community. A real man in many of the ghetto communities is seen, is a Dan. It's the bad man, it's the man where nobody can ramp it, the one where grown and sometimes even create havoc. So we really will get rid of that. How we're going to get rid of the results of the very same thing that we create with our own actions, with the own mindset that we push as to the youths. Listen to the music. Hear the music that we listen to. And the lifestyle we push. Just listen. This is nothing to do with tearing down, you know. But we really have to use our brain. That's how we can use our brain to destroy each other. Why can't we use our brain to build up? Why can't we use our brain? Why can't we use our brain for something different? For something better. For do something to do better. If youths can't find strength to go rob, can't find strength to go thief, can't find resources to aid them in these things, how come they can't find the strength to do something honest? To try something honest. You see, this agenda of breaking the back of every gang in Jamaica is only gonna lead to many killing, many more bawling, many more crying. That gonna happen. Because we don't change the mind, we don't change what going up, so we don't change how we promote. It's like we want to promote the badness in our culture and expect to get goodness. And it don't work so. We want to promote the badness, but expect something good to come out of badness. Nothing good can come out of badness. Sorry, but that's just the truth. Nothing good can come out of badness. Sister Denise say here, the gang culture has spiraled out of control in Jamaica and here in the UK. Yeah. I say in the UK, you know, in the UK, it's not really guns and so forth. They use knives. Be a stabbing going on in the UK. So how can things really change when the mindset not change? Oh yes, Sister Denise, I know that. I was doing a look at research and I was looking into what's going on with our people. I was looking into from a very young age. That's what I was concerned about our people and me see how we behave and me see how we treat each other and me see all those stuff. I used to wonder. Even to this day, I'm still looking and like when we will realize that in most cases we are our own enemies. When we realize that in most cases we are our own enemies, we are in many cases creating our own problems. But then we run to the government to bring solution to us. we run to the government to bring solution to stop the crime when how can the government stop the crime or criminal activities of what we are doing? All the man will destroy us, all the man will kill us. They might kill off on the boy, they might kill off on the young men. If we do not try to culture something different in them. Oftentimes the police are met with silence by the black community. That's true. That's very true. Oh yes, sister. Oh yes. Reaching a point now where we see friends are ending the life of their friends in the community. Almost every year a mother bury another one. And after one gone, right? And the others who are left, them still push the badness culture same way. They still look into it and realize, say, yo, in all honesty, you know, this not pay. This don't pay. This not carry nowhere. This is not bringing us nowhere at all. This not carry us nowhere. We need to make a shift. Sadly is that when a few people make a shift, the entire community is now preying them. Sadly is that when people make a shift, the entire community now look on them like say they go on better than people. Sadly is that when people make a shift, the entire community, or most of the community, start to look on you like say, you think you're better than them. When it's not like that, you just want better. So, breaking the back of every gang in Jamaica is not going to end well. Because if you don't break these things out of the mind, it's not going to change. Oh yes. Oh yes, it's a bad mind attitude. It's an evil mindset against each other. In most of these communities, good is bad. And bad is good. Good is bad, bad is good. We swallow up and eat up quickly the negativity. But the positivity, we spew it out. We cut it off, we throw it away, we look at it as if it's nothing. We look at it as if it's, how should I put it? As if it's evil. That's why when I was out there in the world, I used to love to hear the Rastaman music then. Because at least they was promoting positivity. They must speak out against injustice. They must talk about equal rights and justice. And, you know, the youth them need to do better. You know, the type of stuff there. At least I was talking about that. I was never attracted to the gun music them and talk about murder boy and kill boy and their family and them something there. That's the mind that these people that many people are pushing. And they will sit down here and wonder how we are where we are now. And we don't even know, for the most part, most of us don't even know that this is what those that are in power even want. This is what that people that are in power, this is what most of them even want. The breaking the back of every gang leader is not going to end well. If we don't change as a people. If we don't change as a people, it's not going to end well. And the thing is, it's, me say like even innocent youth that are in certain garrison area, even them know I get targeted. Even them know I get targeted. Let us have the hard conversation, the conversation that requires accountability. The conversation that requires a change in mindset. Because how will anything ever change if we don't change? How will anything ever change if we don't change? If me they follow the whole badness culture, I would not be even here standing talking on this platform right now. Or probably, if I'm on this platform, you don't see me push the whole badness thing too. You don't probably see me tattoo up with a weed in my mouth. My pants, they below my waist. My underpants are show. I'm probably depend yourself. I say me can get too kind and look too white to man from foreign pan TikTok and there so I say, yo, on the top of the screen right there now. And gunman tune are playing in the background. And the sad thing is a sad thing now. It would get even more support. So that's what I'm showing to you. That's actually what we support. It would get more support. It would get more push. It would get more viral from all over. This is what we support. We support this behavior. And then sit here and cry and wonder how the crime and violence so high, how the crime rate so high. The youth them this, the youth them that. But many a times that we program the youth them that way there. And we never discourage certain behaviors in the youth them. You come out here and say, them are youth are this and them are youth nowadays. But what was being promoted to them are youth in a them young age? What was being pushed to them are youth? What culture, what type of leadership did them are youth they are coming up? But no matter they are push, no matter they like over anybody else. I'm talking to the garrison, talking to us in the ghetto. But no matter they are push. What kind of man your mother see as a man? Your mother want an upstanding man, ambitious man, a man of integrity and moral and so forth, and your mother want the bad man them. What kind of man that people was out here looking up to? What kind of lifestyle were they living? It's sad. It's truly sad. If we don't change what goes on up in here, and what goes on in here when it comes to the intention, nothing will change. This gangster culture has destroyed the black community. The negative culture, the culture of negative, and it's getting even more and more negative now. More and more and more and more negative and dark and demonic. More and more as I get dark, more dark and negative and demonic. How can change ever happen if the mind don't change? If the intent of our heart don't change? That's my question. How can change ever happen? When we don't want to change the mind, when we don't want to change what we are promote, what we are push. Nowadays, yes, even on this platform, listen to the picnic them where them are video, and the song where they picking them a video and them are sing, and everybody think it cute. Talk to me now, man. Talk to me, man. Enter we talk on this subject. Everybody silent. Look at the music, these babies, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old. The song what them are sing. And then everybody thinks it cute. Everybody think it cute for them sit down there and sing some type of gunman song and they matter a video him or a video her. And I know say no. These children think that this is the way. These children think it's fun. It's look funny, but now them think it funny. Now them thinks that it's fun. So what am I gonna do? Anything they're encouraging doing, they will continue to do it. Exactly. I'm disciple of Yeshua. And we start talking about real change, everybody quiet. And we start talking about holding ourselves accountable. We promote the bad man culture, and when we see the results of the bad man culture, we cry. We promote the bad man culture, and when we see the results of it now, we start question what wish I could have what we do so. I could have what we do so. What go on with we so? And here's what I'm gonna say here too. You see, because this whole land is polluted with blood, violence, war, and so forth. You see, when mothers and grandmothers and so forth tie their children near the string to this land, we not gonna wonder too what kind of spirit they pan them picking here. When you connect for them umbilical cord to this land, we're already under judgment and curse and corruption. We not gonna wonder how I go with the picking. Nothing change until we change our mind. Exactly, Sister Marsha. Remember, everybody, tap up the screen over there, so. But because when we talk about the topic, you're not going to see much people. If we just there, so make up the noise and so forth, everybody will there. But we talk about things that really go hold we as a people accountable. We don't really want to be held accountable. But then we ball. Then we ball and we cry and then we look and then we look to the government for can save we and the government now do nothing for we. What are you doing for yourself? I mean, so the government doesn't play them part. The government's supposed to play them part because if you pay tax money and so forth, then they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. But what about you? The government in your house. The government not teach you picking right now. The government doesn't teach you picking morals, character, integrity. And the government job to do that. The government job is not the government job is not to teach your children character, moral, integrity. What is wrong from what is right. The government job that. The government is only going to deal with the results of the lack of you teaching them that. And the results of the lack of you is trying your best, because sometimes some parents try their best. We have to put this in our balance. Sometimes some parents truly try their best too. But because of the negative culture, or even in the community, the negative culture, we're in our culture in general, some of them end up are broke out too. It's the culture that we are promoting. It's a culture that we are supporting. We support a culture of violence. But then when we see the results of the violence, we are crying. Oh yes, Sister Marsha. This is what I'm talking about. The evil, dirty, wicked behaviors are endorsed, promoted, and supported. I'm telling you, it's endorsed, promoted, supported. Everybody support it. It is supported. But they will cry, we want change. When people dead, we want justice. When people start dying now, we start crying, so we want justice. And government now do nothing for we. What are we doing for ourselves? And then you have people come up with all these political talks now. How will you vote for? This is how you vote for. Whether you vote or not, what about what's going on in your community? What about the culture where you promote? Whether you vote or not, what kind of culture, what kind of mindset is being pushed in the garrison, in the ghetto, amongst us? What kind of mindset is being pushed amongst us? That's the question. What kind of mindset is being pushed amongst us? To break the back of every gang in Jamaica. I'm telling you, it's not gonna end. It's not gonna end well. It's not going to end well. If we don't change, if we don't try to change, in the garrison. This is the reason why I tell you this. Whenever you're in the ghetto. Got this limit the stream from being reposted. Cannot repost. Whenever in the ghetto, and I want the results of the ghetto, in a majority of the cases, you're gonna have to get out. Yeah, man. You're gonna have to get out. Because if you choose not to be held down by the negativity there, then people are gonna try to hold you down. It is sad to say that in most of these ghetto areas, people don't even want to see real productivity, like real productive people, law-abiding citizens. They don't like to see that. I mean, not like every one of them, but majority of them. They don't like to see law-abiding citizens, people that are productive, people that are trying to instill something different in their children. When much I instill something different in their children because they want their children to get different results, then they even talk about them people are going like them better than them. If you try to do better, well on them, you want to be freeze up. Let me know if it freeze up people. If you're trying to do better in our communities, trying to do better, then you're called names. You're called evil names. But people think it cool to sell drugs in our community. You think it cool to drug out your own young black brother, your own young black sister, your own people, to give them drugs. Right? To treat, to molest off the children them. To go and intimidate your own people. You think that cool? It's cool to destroy, but it's not cool to build up in majority of these places. It's cool to destroy, but it's not cool to build up. It's cool to it is cool to destroy families, but it's not cool to build up families. It's cool to be a bad man, but it's not cool to be a great man. Enough of them youth nowadays, all them are running on badness, but they're not running on greatness. I've never heard none of them talk about being something great. It's always about being something bad. We don't want to be great, we want to be bad. We don't want to be great, we want to be demons now. People are telling us straight up nowadays, say a demon them be. Mr. Denise say here, the Yardi culture was exalted both here and in Jamaica. If we truly want things to change, there have to be a change in mindset. And the people must be pushing it. The people should support it. The people should, the very same way like how we make negativity look cool. It's the very same way we make positivity look cool. The same way we push negativity and promote negativity and all those stuff is the same way we should push positivity, productivity. It's the same way we must push that too. We can't have ball for change, but then we don't want change. We can't out here crying for change, but then we don't want change. Crying that we want justice, but we don't do nothing to really get justice. We don't do nothing for justice prevail. A lot of mentally shackled people walking around. Very true. Right now we're out of the physical chains, but we now have some chains that are still holding us down as a people. And then we put everything now on the system. We put everything now on the government. We put everything now pan them that are in power. But then we still have certain behaviors we just not benefit with. We still have certain behaviors that not carry nowhere. Just check it out. We're still promoting things we not carry nowhere. We see it every day. We see it every single day. We promote things. We promote and support things. We not make we no better. We not make we no greater. We not put we in a no better position. And we still do it. We know these actions not really make us not a better people. But we still do it. And the things that will make us better, the things that will make us greater, the things that will make us more productive, more unified, we shun it. Listen, Sister Suzette, glad to see you here, sister. The very same thing that can make us a better people, better community, better families. Those are the very same things that we shun. That's why even in some families right now, that's why even in some family, where see happen, the one who have the potential, the one who a push to get better and do better in life, them ever fight that one day. Because that's the culture that we're in. We're in a culture of tearing down. To the point where we are tearing down even our own selves. Look in majority of these families. It starts right there, you know. Look in majority of these families. The one who is what we call the cruff in the family is the one who everybody give the attention, give the support. Right? And them now try discourage him from doing the things that he's doing to bring the family down. Them now try discourage him. But the one now where now in the foolishness, the one who grew up seeing all these things and start to really just look out of them eye. Whether a girl or a boy, and start just look out of them eyes and say, you know, say, this is not what I want. I don't want to stay so. I don't want them fight. I don't want them tear down. I don't want them gossip. I don't want them not like. All because that one wants better. Want to do better. Want to do something different. But not different in a dangerous way. But different in a way that makes everybody better. That makes the children, right, and the grandchildren after can have a better life. How can we expect to be better when we don't want to do better? And it's like we don't even realize that things are get harder and harder. As time progresses and go along, things is only going to get rougher and rougher. So if we now make no change, if we now make no adjustment, if we now do no differently, if we now do no better, it's also gonna get worse for us. So if things are moved forward, but we are walk back way, we're getting the way behind. If things is moving forward, but we are walking backward, we are walking backward and things are go so, and we are go so. There's gonna be a great gap between us and the times. A great gap between us and progress. A great gap between us and what goes on in this world. And we are getting left behind. But what we are doing? Still push the things that are keeping us back. Still hold on to the things that are keeping us back. How can we break the backs of gangs? How can we make changes in our community when we just do not want to see change? There's some people, anytime you talk about change, we see these things even in my own family when we want to see things change and I work towards change. You just have this heaviness upon them when they hear about change, about growth, about progress. So the reason why I have to cut off myself and separate myself And they say, you know what, I have to build myself. Because if I sit there trying to build with them, trying to make things better with them, you're not going away. All you do is spin your wheels. It's like you step in the gas of a car where in a deep slippery mud. All the wheel do is spin. And everything is a burnout, right? While it ain't going anywhere. I say we want change, but then we as a people don't want change. I say we want things better, but then we don't want to do better. I may understand it's going to be a challenge. There's still certain hurdles that the system throw in our way. There's still certain hurdles in our way. But give us no right for us continue for the evil, promote evil, support things and promote things that's not gonna make us any better. We have to fight. But that's not what the people want to hear. What the people want to hear is about a savior. It's about we're just gonna do all these things. We're just gonna follow the culture. We're just gonna follow the norm or the, I don't know what they call it, status quo or whatever it is. We'll conform, and then the government will save us. We'll conform. We're going to conform, and the government will make things better for us. This is the reason why some people are dieharded in politics, because politics is the solution. Politics is the solution for their life. This is why in ghetto areas and so forth, people are dieharded with it, because that is their solution. That is the solution to their life, that is the solution to their future. Then when them not change and them not get no better, them not gonna do no better, them will continue the same pattern over and over again. But then the politician them have to change their life. The politician them have to go make things better for them. The politician them have to go make things greater for them and easier for them. That's the mindset. That's the mindset. In the ghetto area, all of we believe in a God. All of we in a ghetto believe in a God. I know things I get demonic now, but all of we in the ghetto believe in a God. But I will still promote badness. Majority of these people just cry over their son, cry over their daughter when gang and violence and so forth and all those things occur. Some of them are church going people. Or they might need to go to church here and there. At least go to church here and there. Because the whole heap of church in the ghetto too. Whole heap. But not even godliness. They don't push nor promote. That's the truth. Not even godliness they don't push and promote. Not even godliness they don't push. Not even righteousness they don't push. Then how comes we want things get better? How comes we out there cry for change and we don't want change? The only time we in the ghetto run go to church is when all that little evil go we double up in a torment we. Then run go forget little prayer and put up with hand and so forth. And we go buy olive oil and go to the pastor. For pastor and not in the olive oil so we can take it. Go do whatever we want to do with it. Go take it and rub it on your unruly picking away. You program for be bad. You program that child to be bad. You program him to be a bad man. You program her in the loose sex life. All those type of stuff. But when the very same thing, when you program in a him or in a her, start to get too bad, you run go for holy hell. Yeah. You run go for the holy hell now for up on them for like that change anything. You know what me talk. You know what me talk today. You run go for hell for go rub them up. You run go for pastor go pray them up. But the mind not change. The mind not change. The mind still the same. So the reason why when you come to Christ, the Bible tells us say you have to have a renewal of the mind. The mind must also be renewed. The mind must not be conformed to the world, but be transformed. Somebody say, brother, I disagree. If you disagree, you disagree. This is not for every single case. And not for every single case. That's the thing when we're talking certain truth, we're talking the truth. People vex and then try to say we are generalize it. Or we are say everybody. And not everybody. But I'm talking about the things that I see for myself. I come from the ghetto too. I'm born and grown in the ghetto too. I get a youth. You think me I talk to you from the suburbs? You think me I talk to you from the hills? Me literally in the ghetto I talk to you. Me literally in the ghetto talking to you. But this is the conversation that we do not want to hear. Because something or someone have to conceive we. No, we don't talk about vex. Nobody don't talk about vex, you know. Something or someone have to conceive us. But we don't want to change up yourself. That's something we're born and growing and seeing. That me I talk about. I talk about me born, growing to, see for myself. Born, grow, and see for my own self. It's the moment in the ghetto when me start to take up books. Cause them time they used to read books from Marcus Garvey. Me used to listen to Earl Nightingale, all this type of stuff. I start to listen to voices outside of my environment. Because in my environment now speak no positivity in me. Me just be a bad man. Me just be like everybody else. Me underpants for sure. Since that voice I make, me start listening to voices outside my environment. So I start listening to people like Earl Nightingale, Marcus Garvey, and some other motivational speakers. I start listening to motivational stuff. Me conduct start to change. Me conduct start to change now. So I start dress a little different now. I start dress different. I start move different. Right? Then start seeing with books in my hand. They have this book called, what did it call again? I don't remember. But they have some word on it name. Like some power sitting. They might teach about success and so forth. And so the moment we start to do that, I start to be, people literally start look upon me like something wrong with me. So in the face say, as something where I push. If I am being looked at as something is wrong with me because I'm changing for the better, then the agenda that is in majority of these ghettos is not for your benefit. The agenda for things better, if for things to get better, is not that what is in that is amongst us. Because you're supposed to be happy to see a youth, a girl or a boy, what you see in your community, and put in life together. You're supposed to be happy to actually see that. And it not turn to drugs, it not turn to crime, it not turn to violence in no way, shape, or form. You're supposed to happy to see that. You're not supposed to start look upon them weird. You're not supposed to start call them nerd. You're not supposed to start try belittle them what them I do. You're not supposed to try and belittle them now and so forth. You're supposed to be glad to see that. You're supposed to say, oh, keep up your head, youth. Hold it. And I supposed to say no. But now you're looked at as strange, weird, nerd. Who you think you are? You think you're better than we? All the type of thought they start going. So check it again. Let's go back to what we're talking about. We're talking about the mindset. Nothing not change until the mindset of us change. Until what we're promoting change. That's what I'm talking about. And if you're big enough, you have to be big enough to decipher what I'm saying. Because as soon as you start talk about something, we need to change, and everybody start talk about say, not no gossip, and yet there's something what we literally see right in front of our eyes. We literally seeing these things right in front of our eyes, but we still are pretend like nothing no go so. Who are going to change it then? Who's going to change it? If we as the people we're in the water, don't change. Who are going to change it for we? Wait until the water dry up. This is the reason why, this is amongst the reason why they kill Marcus Garvey, you know. This is the reason why they kill Marcus Garvey. And are the very same black people then kill Marcus Garvey. This man by the name of W.E.B. Dubious, another black man that say that he's for the liberation of black people. But when he said Marcus Garvey started to make black people more and more independent, then find ways to get rid of him, then find ways to accuse him and so forth. Another black man literally going against another black man that want the liberation of his own black people. A man that organized over 6 million people with no Facebook, with no Twitter, with no TikTok, with no social media platform, organized so much people. And the very same black people, they might call themselves even black leaders, fight against him. And nothing change. And the same thing too. When you want better amongst the wicked can fight you down. When you want better amongst people, when you want better, you're going to get a fight. And the very same people them, where the monks can fight you down. I'm telling you. Let me read this comment right here. This is the conversation where some people just not want to hear. I'm telling you. Some people just don't want to hear this because they just believe that something magical will happen. Something will drop out of the sky. But they don't want to change their mind. They don't want to change what's going on up here. They don't want to change their behavior. I see something even with church people too. No people go to church and they're still wicked. Some people go to church and they're still a wicked people same way. They only do the church traditions, but their mind still not change. Their behavior still not change, but them promote still not change. That's why the only thing they love to hear about is motivation and jump up and down and talk about is here and something is coming for you around the corner. But they don't want to say that they have to repent and bear fruits worthy of repentance. And this same mindset we carry off in the church though. Alright, Sister Marsha say here, let me read this. They say when I was the only person where I grew up past my exam for high school that year, I said it mistake computer made. Oh, then said a mistake the computer make. Lord God. Then say a mistake the computer make. Blessing Sister Rose. That was a laugh off of me. Blessing sister. But it's a serious matter you were talking about. Very, very serious matter because lives are being lost. Lives are being lost. People are going backward in their life. Things now get no better. But we still walk around and look for things. But we still out there look for one savior. I was the first to graduate in my family. It was a spiritual battle from start to finish. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes, Sister Rose. I be jump up and down at these people though and touch and claim. Touch people things, claim see I feed them one in Jesus' name and all them something there. But then I want change. And the same thing now with as me I talk about this when I talk about the ghetto and the ghetto mindset. The ghetto mindset is a mindset we are all the way down. The ghetto mindset is a mindset we are all the way down. Now we don't want to acknowledge it. We just sing about the ghetto youth them. I don't want nothing for the ghetto youth them. May understand that people. But if you understand it, there are things that can be done. There are things that was done systematically to hold us back to. Me not gonna say that not exists. But then you know have to fight through it. And you know if you want better and do better. Can't sit down there and wait on government to change your life. Like government can control your hand and your foot them. That's what I'm talking about. But let me tell you this, we live in a whole long culture. We live in a culture where it's all about whole long and take way. That's the culture we live in now. We live in a whole long and take way culture. A culture of whole in your, is either them a hold on or them a take where you have. It's in the family. We are talking about the mindset, it's in the family them. And then extend from family, because family make up, people make up a family, So it's in the family them. Then they extend from just family to even extended family. And from extended family to communities. And from communities, then it spread. But this type of mindset is mostly, not all the time, but mostly in the ghetto areas. Mostly in these ghetto areas. But nobody wants to talk about it because we don't want to be all accountable. Anytime you start hold certain things up to us as a people, what we do? We shun it, we throw it aside, and continue to do the things that are destroying us. And continue to do the things that are destroying us. Talk to me, people of God, man. Talk to me, everybody who is here. When we are being held accountable, we upset over it, vex. Who are you? Who are you to say this? Who are you to say that? I would just stray one side now, and the very same thing we destroy the community, we destroy the family, we destroy we as a people. What we do? We go back go do it the same way. And then we push it to our children, pushing our children's face. A good thing to be a gunman, a good thing to be a bad man, a good thing to be a dan man. A good thing for it is that we make the negativity look so good that the children now are so drawn to what we make look good and make look nice. And then when the results of what we make look good and make look look nice to them, when the result of that now start manifest in an older age, we ball. As I say again, some parents really try hard and it still not turn out well. So I'm not gonna say for every single case. Some parents really try hard. So not every case me I talk about. So when I say this person jump on and I talk about, oh, I disagree. And he call himself God's chosen. I say, you see, these are the hypocrites you're ever going to meet up on when we start talking about accountability. You're ever going to meet up on these hypocrites who call themselves chosen and there's somebody they call themselves enlightenment and all them something. Then they ever give themselves some great name and they have the same dirty low down mindset. They have the same dirty low down mindset, the same mindset for stay down, the same mindset for hold down, the same mindset for stay the same place. And anybody who want better and do better, and them are the traitors. Right now, people that want better and want to do better in life, not only in the ghetto, almost everywhere, they're ever looked at as the traitors. If you want better in the ghetto, all of a sudden you are sell out. And I bet you want for yourself. I bet you want for your family. You don't want to stay hungry. You don't want to stay hungry for the rest of your life. You don't want to sit down and stay hungry for the rest of your life. You don't want to sit down and batter for the rest of your life. You're tired of ton camel, you're tired of mackerel and dumpling and something there. You're tired of your scrape. That's all you want to know. You just want better. And all of a sudden you sell out. You get rich and switch. And then type of thought they start come. This is the mindset that we have as people, but then we still start whip on government to change, to make it better for we. But we know what we don't even want better for ourselves, not better for our people. We want government to make everything better for we. But we don't even want better. Some of we don't even want to see better for our own family, for our own relative. Some of we don't even want to see better for. We don't want to see better for our own brother, blood brother. And we don't want to see better for our own blood sister. But we all talk about government to make everything better. We don't want to see better for our own friend where we grew up in a kindergarten with. We grew up in a kindergarten and run up and down with him and not even that, not even him. We don't want to see better for. And we see them struggle. And we see them they used to come to school with hole in their shoes. We see they used to come to school with white squall on their mouth. And we used to share. We used to share lunch with each other. And all of a sudden we turn big and we start life. Nobody nothing better. tell you, this is the mindset that many will have. Crab in a barrel mentality. Thank you very much, sister. A crab in a barrel, crab in a bucket mentality. Eh? And they come and tell me, boy, and they come and tell me, boy, you're God's chosen, and God's chosen don't even want to hear about people getting better. Eh? But the media start talk, I jump on and talk all type of crap now. When they talk about God's chosen and don't want to face on people to get better. Hmm? I'm not going to name myself something different on TikTok, man. I name myself something different somewhere else, man. Name myself the devil's chosen or something like that, man. Name yourself some different name, because not for not give yourself some type of name and on up to nothing for better in no way, shape or form. Not up to better for nothing at all. You know what? It's like it pleases enough for some people in a wickedness. It pleases enough for some people I continue to do evil. It pleases enough for some people hating each other. It pleases enough for some people as a tear down. It can like it pleases enough for see the youth them. I walk the way them I walk now. It come like it pleasing enough to see the woman them I behave the way them behave now. It's like not pleased to see that, but the moment them break away from that mindset, the moment them break away from that, the moment a youth come up and break away from this bad man culture, this violence culture, this gangster culture and so forth. And all of a sudden, so I'm the traitor. Something wrong with him. What kind of devil mindset is that? What kind of devil mindset is that? Let me read the comment here. Crab in a barrel mentality for true, man. What we're doing is leading to this more death, more destruction, more poverty, more evil. But then we sit down here, not want to be held accountable, don't even want to try. And then when this government don't work, we wait the next 5 years, so you go? We wait the next 5 years again for voting the next government. We could take that 5 years there, try to be better, try to do different, push, put aside our pride. Some of we full of too much pride. Full of too much pride. When I put aside pride and just get done what we need to get done. No, we sit down here so with the same culture, same behavior, same mindset, same everything. But we are waiting for the next 5 years so we can't change government. So things can't change for we. Let's read this comment right here. They worship celebrities and rich outsiders, but hate one another. Exactly. This is the black culture for you. This is the black people culture for you. Black people will more for support people that don't know them than to even support people that know them. We live in a culture with black people in general, you know. In general, not everybody. In general, that they will never support them one, but they support people that don't know them and don't even care about them. But they can ever come to you. They can ever come to you for look of flour. They can ever come to you for look of salt. They can ever come to you for look of season, for piece of yam or sitting. But you think they must support you? You think they must support you? Huh? They sit on Instagram and so forth, and then push them favorite rappers and favorite DJ and favorite footballers. The things that we make a problem in our culture and our society should not be a problem. The things that we sit down as a focus on, and even sometimes even a fight over. And even a fight over. That makes sense. What are some of the things we fight over? Sometimes we cause over football. And Ronaldo and all them people that don't even know you. These are some of the things we sit down here and make problem over. But when I make problem over the whole long system, but when I make problem over we own behaviors, we are bring certain results in our life. So don't make problem over football, over cartel, over Movado, over alkaline. That's us, you know. That's the black people. That's why in Jamaica. But the things but the things that are actually that are actually affecting our life, like really affecting our life, we don't look on it. We don't pay it no mind. But we know everything about alkaline. Let me read this comment here. I think you should start selling t-shirts and merchandise online. That's the revelation I just got. Alright, sister, I'll think about that and I even pray on that too. Sounds like a good idea. Definitely sounds like a good idea. I'll definitely look into that, sister. So you see this agenda. Sister Bella, I see you here, Sister Bella. Let me heal up some people in the meantime. Sister Bella, blessings, Flora, Patrice, Sister Isabella again. You know, Sister Rose, all of you is here. Thank you guys for being here with me. You know, I highly appreciate your support of the stream. I highly appreciate you tapping the screen and so forth. It's a serious matter we're talking about here. A matter of accountability, of which many of us do not want to be held accountable. But we still want change. We still want to change. The same breeze we are blow in our economy, I blow upon all our way. Some might be in different boats. Some might be in different boats. We have to accept that some people are in different boats. But the same breeze I blow upon we. And what will determine where we end up is how we are steering this ship or steering this boat. Which one anyone in? Whether in the boat or in the ship. It's where we're steering. But if you allow the wind to blow and blow you anywhere where you want to go, you're not going to reach where you want to reach in life. You're not going to reach where you want to reach in life. The same breeze we are blow upon us all. And I understand say everybody in a different situation. But you have to steer your ship. You have to steer your boat. Even if I swim, you swim. Swim to the direction where you want to go. Rather than sit there and talk about look on how the breeze are blow. Look on the breeze, look on how the breeze are blow. What we call the breeze now? The times, the government. You observe the wind. You observe the breeze, but you not pay attention to where you swim go, or where you row go, or where you steer go. And then we sit here, still doing the negativity same way, still doing the wickedness same way. And we expect change. Nothing will change until we change. Nothing will get better until we get better. Nothing will go forward for we until we strive to move forward. I'm telling you. Look, ever since the whole scamming culture entered, the whole scamming thing entered Jamaica, I know you realize it. I know you realize that we can be smart, but we're only smart for the evil. Now you realize that it was not a no intellectual challenge we had. We never had no intellectual challenge. We never had it. Hallelujah. Can't believe I feel the spirit when I talk about this. We never had no intellectual problem. Because now you can't hear people scamming with precision and accuracy. So we never had an intelligence problem. It's just the culture that we are in. People can talk proper English and they can find ways and means, right, to take money from people. So it was no intelligence problem or intellectual problem. It's just a culture. We promote a culture for criminals. Yeah, man. We just promote a culture for criminals. So may I ask a question now? How do we want to get rid of the criminal activities, but still have the criminal mindset? We want to get rid of the criminal activities, but still push a criminal mindset. We want to get rid of the criminal activities, but still push criminality. If you not talk like a criminal, walk like a criminal. Even sometimes some people we think of smarty. That's why in this culture when they treat people bad, then rate you. But treat them with respect and they hate you. Treat them bad. Me a hustler. I go out on the road and hustle. And sometimes I even test it out for myself. That's how when I go road, I go road and smiley. Because I realize that people don't really like see people good. When I go road, I'm serious. Because I realize that that's what people want. I get more sales. Going to a place and remember the first time I go out, I'm going to a place and I say, good morning everyone. Everybody will come like so. I'm going to a place now, I'm say, what I want to say, what I want today, I want to say. What I want today, what you say? What you say, Empress? How you say, lady? What you want today? I then tell everybody respond. I don't have to come there with no manners and no good greetings. Just come in and say, I want in here. And from say that, everybody respond. Or at least most people respond. What you have there? Girl, me have this, me have that, me have this, me have that. What you want? And sometimes it me hard if you know say, I saw you have to deal with them. If you get sales out of them. No? I saw you have to deal with them if you get sales out of them. The culture what we are promote is a badness, bullying, criminal culture. Badness, bullying, criminal culture. That's the culture we promote. That's what the Bible telling you. The Bible telling you already is that what? The Bible telling us what? People are going to be haters of them that are good. Once you're good, people don't like you. Only a few people will see the goodness by you and rate your feet and commend your feet. But for the most part, they're not going to like you. Let me read the comments here. Sister Rose say here. They can even scam the bank. Exactly. So your sister, nothing to do with the inability to think. The inability to innovate. The inability. Nothing to do with the inability of that. And the mindset. We literally want to be criminals. Yes, that reminds me of my brother. Good at scamming people. Exactly. And this is the mindset, This is the mindset that we push, whether we know it or not, When I'm younger, I always see people link up on, yo, we just craft that one day and get 100,000 for that one day, Yo, we just craft that one. Yo, if you ever know, yo, you know, so and so. Yeah, man. We just lick a 10 grand off my head, so man. We tell him, yo, we just run a little crafting and so forth. And both of them sit down there laugh and dig off in fist. Yo, it ain't easy, brother. Yo, we tell them, say, yo, the dada. Yeah. And then start to pop off his shirt, so. For scam smaddy. For craft smaddy. For trick smaddy. Criminal mindset we promote. We promote a criminal mindset. And then we cry when criminals get catch. We cry when what's worse, we cry when criminals get out of hand. When criminals move from one level of crime to the next. When criminals move from one level of crime to the next. When they move from just taking what is not yours to taking lives. Then we cry. When it's not about taking property anymore, but taking lives. Because sometimes in the process of taking property, a life is there trying to defend its property. And in order to get the property, you're going to have to take that life. Sometimes the life that is protecting the property that you come to take, as somebody will know you and you know them. And you know if they see your face, they're going to talk to you, so you have to get rid of them. You don't want to talk about that one day. You don't want to talk about that one day. That's why me stay far from people. Especially when I have a criminal mindset. I deal with Ghetto. I don't care what nobody want to say about the ghetto youth them. Me no deal with ghetto. Because the ghetto mentality is a destructive mentality, is a mentality to destroy each other. Once you now work with the program, they're not gonna like you. The ghetto mentality is about tearing down and ripping apart each other. Worse if you're good. Not about building up. Not about getting the better. Sometimes the very same criminal them we work with each other. After a while, when they start things that get better for even each other, they start killing off all each other too. Greed start take them over. And guess what they start do? They start killing off all each other too. They start killing off each other. That scammer there, kill off that scammer there. Some local greed take over. And the greed leading to them analyze each other now. You think the ghetto mentality a little nothing good? A little nothing better? It a little destruction. The culture that we promote is the culture of our own destruction. The culture that we promote is the culture of our own demise. The culture that we promote is the culture for our own downfall. And again, listen to me keywords them, and not for every single person, but this is what the great majority is doing. And this is, I'm afraid to say this, or I should say I'm ashamed to say this. That doesn't seem like it will ever change until God's kingdom come. I'm ashamed to say this, that I think it will ever change until God's kingdom come. Because it's so embedded. It is so embedded, it's not even funny. If I talk this type of talk in front of most ghetto people now, a few agree with you and say, yeah man, true, because they can't see the truth of it. But by the time they left from around you, then go right back to it. By the time they left from the speech, then go right back to it. Then go right back to the same thing. Then go right back into the same pattern. Yeah man, real thing I talk. Yeah, positivity. Yeah man, the positivity now. Yeah man, real thing. But guess what? Gone right back to it. Gone right back to it. So the breaking off the back of every gang in Jamaica just not gonna end well. I think that's it for this stream. That's it for this stream. Thank you guys very much for being here with me. Thank you for the support of the live stream. Thank you guys for your comments that really show me that we still have conscious people out there where I look on things the way even me I look on it. Coming back later. God's willing, yeah, because me if I do on Bible study from yesterday, but me never get to do the Bible study. So I do Bible study this evening. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock this evening we will be doing Bible study. I do it online. Normally sometimes I do Bible study in the group or gathering in the group, right? But I do Bible study online here. So you can go over to my next page, because highly likely over on the next page I'm gonna do it. And you may use a phone and for tune in on YouTube so people on YouTube can see it too. So go over for those who have not followed Brother Travis 2, go over and look for Brother Travis 2. We have 2 accounts. Just in case I shut down one, we can have another one. Because sometimes the things we talk about make me get censored, make me get blocked, make me get limited, all in type of something there. When I talk about these things, it limited, right? But I will always start the truth. I can't do nothing else but talk the truth. I will never deny the truth of a matter. That's how change stuff happened to me in my life. I come from nothing. I come from nothing to something. As a young man, 32 years old now. I'm come from nothing to something because I'm honest with my own self. I'm honest with where I am and where I want to go. I'm honest with the what I'm inner and what me need to do to get out of it. Me honest with how to move forward. Me not justify nothing. Me honest. Just be honest with myself. I have to hold my own self accountable. I have to change myself. And that's how things start to change for me. And you wonder, and then people now start saying, rich, I get rich and switch. You think you're better than people, and nothing like that. They're just honest with me oneself, and then start make the adjustment for me one life. Right? You just be honest. And it was not easy. Because even when you go out there to make something of yourself, you get a whole heap of opposition. You get a whole heap of opposition. This world is a dog eat dog world. Dog eat dog world. You will fail more than how you succeed, because failure is gonna make you learn. Failure is going to make you learn things. Failure is gonna make you learn about people. I know if you deal with people, that's why I mean, like, keep friend like that. Failure make you learn. Or then this no work, try it this way then. That no work, try it that way then. Or this no work at this time, because sometimes you can do the right things at the wrong time too. You can do the right things in the wrong season. Life come like farming. It's good to plant, but there are certain seasons you can't plant. Or at least can't plant certain things at certain seasons. So life come like farming. You have to deal with the elements of the world. You have to deal with the changes in seasons. So sometimes you can't even do the right thing too, but you have to do it at the wrong time. So a time come we do the same thing there again, and they work out even better. They get more out of it. All those things I learn by just being honest with myself and going out there. And I try multiple business activities, multiple endeavors. I try with people. Remember when me start to elevate from nothing to something, I start try to take people with me, and I realize say there's certain people you can't take with you. You have to just leave them where they want to be. Because some people still just want to be in the same place. They want the results where you get, but the results where you get take you out of your comfort zone. Right? Then things start change for you now, and they start come around, want help and so forth. You start to give them the help, but then they want to put in the work. Them they want sacrifice. Them they want change. And sometimes they come around you, want get where you have overnight. And they don't know, say where you have never come overnight. They don't know the struggles we go through and the learning you have learned and so forth. And you couldn't help them and give them a shortcut in life too. You couldn't give them a shortcut because you go through it already. So you know what work for when it work. You know what you go for when you go and so forth. So you go through it already and can't give them even a shortcut, and not even the shortcut they don't want. Not even the shortcut they don't even want. They want to get it quick, instantly. Instantly they just want to get it just like that. Now when they don't get it just like that now, they even turn upon you. They even turn upon you. Like saying why you are stop them. There are some people have some sick mindset, them come around here, you help them up. And because they can't get what you have quick and fast, they start say I fight you, I fight them. People just crazy, brother. That's what I tell people. If them type of mentality don't change, nothing not gonna change. If them type of mentality don't change, people, nothing not gonna change. I try help my own family. I'm my own family cut me down. And even when they cut me down, when all of the cussing go on and whatever, cussing go on and everything settle down, I try help them again. And the same thing again. Sometimes it's even worse than the first time you try to help them. Sometimes it's even worse than the first time you try to help them. As I'm telling you about the mindset. So I'm talking about the mindset. If the mindset not change, nothing not gonna change. Things start to change for me when I change my mindset and change how I go about doing things. I mean, also, no foundation there so can attest to it too. People come from nothing to something. People come from the ghetto area. People come from a poverty-stricken family. When you change your ways and change your mind and change your doings and things start change for you, other people want come into the change, but them don't want change. Other people want the results of change, but they don't want to change. That's why some of the time, we don't have to cut them off. Some of the time, we don't have to keep a distance from them. Because if them ever come around you, at the same antics them are going with, and they must have carry you right back to ground zero. At the same antics them are going with and carry you right back to nothing. Carry right back to misery. Carry right back to pain. Carry right back to poverty. Carry right back to suffering. And when you do this with them, everybody comfortable and feel good. Everybody talk about this is life. I just life. I'm not just life. You're doing things. You're getting involved in things that is holding you back. And I hold you down. And I hold back people around you who are trying to help you. And I hold them down too. Don't come to say me that I say adjust life. Life do happen. Unexpected things do happen. Me understand that. But then you take certain actions. You have certain mindset. You take certain course in life. What does now bring you in the so-called desired direction? Where you say you want to go. And they just blame it upon just life. And the same thing, the ghetto areas them. Same thing with the ghetto mindset. Not about changing, becoming better. Nothing like that. Not for my improvement. It's just life. And then who's gonna get the blame? Government. Who's gonna get the blame? My mother, my father. And sometimes they contribute. Sometimes they do contribute. But what you are going to do now? What are you going to do? May now blame the absence of my father in my life. May I blame the absence of a plan. May now blame the absence of a father. May I blame the absence of a certain course of action. My father never did in my life. They must sit down there and blame say because he never there on me. That's the reason why I never reach nowhere. May I blame the absence of certain courses of action. If me sit down there, I blame father, but I still sit down a country, still sit down certain places with certain family members, still probably they at the roadside. They at the roadside account car when car pass. Still sit down there and chat up a garbage. Probably a robot and miggle. And I be a troublemaker to woman when them a pass. I saw you move, eh? Yeah, so you're going like a lot of them people. Hey, you see your foot back, come like a cloth crackers, and then all the way they laugh. Like I think you're funny. If me never make the shift up your so, and then start make the shift with me doings, start make the shift with what me I do, not with the shift for me. Not with the shift for me. But anytime we start talking about being held accountable for what we're doing, black people in general, are the first one to try to tell us, say, a lie or tell. Are the first one to try to shut you up. Because the culture must continue. The culture must continue. Oh yes. The culture must continue. The culture must keep going on. The culture of negativity, the culture of poverty, the culture of the wickedness, it must keep going. Most of we fight for stay. Most of we fight more for stay which part we there and for fight and come out. We fight for stay which part we there than for fight. We fight more for stay where we are than to fight and get out. And the ones who fight and get out, and them are the sell out, and them are the get rich and switch. And them are the one going them better than people. When all you wanted was better for yourself. When all you wanted was better for your family. When all you wanted was better for even them too. But the culture must continue. The culture must continue. I talk to many bigger, older men than me. Them ways there. And it come like all them not get it. Without a whole lot of people, and it come like them never get it. Still looking around for a savior. Still sitting around waiting rather than trying to make a change, rather than trying to do something different. Still sitting around waiting. Thank you very much. Empty vessels. So how will anything ever change if we don't change? How will we ever grow if we don't purpose ourselves to grow? And the time will come when we don't want to grow, and we there start keep a look at negative culture amongst each other. I will look at whole on culture amongst each other. And when times get harder and harder, we can start turn on each other. Watch. And that's something I wish for and want and look at that day. It's already happening at some degree. But times get harder and harder and harder. Just sit down there and keep up culture. Culture of backwardness. Culture of negativity. Culture of sexual immorality. Culture of gunmanship. Culture of all those. Sit down there and keep them culture there. While the world is going forward. While things get harder. Price go up. All them something there. Right? It's gonna reach to a point where, yeah, keep the culture, you know. Yeah, keep somebody as a trauma, because it is trauma. But then, guess what? The food like we used to have, you can't have it no more. The bills get higher. You have probably a thief light. Right? Water rate go up. All them type of something there. I got them. And then what? And then what? Then they start eat each other flesh. I mean, not literally. Then start go against each other. Because we want to striving to be better. Striving to be better, means that all is going to go well. But something will change when I try to be better. Striving to be better means that everything will go perfect and everything will fall in line. I tell you, say, it's going to carry you somewhere. It's going to carry you somewhere. Me being out there, when me push out of my comfort zone and step out there in life, it start me meet good and bad people. Me never only just meet bad people. I met good people too. I met people that help open up doors for me because them see the ambition in me as a young youth. I met mayors, lawyers, doctors, people who me have on my phone can call upon for reference if I want something. I meet up on the good, meet up on the bad, meet up on the ugly. I meet up on people. And some open up doors for me. And some shut doors. Some open up doors for me and some try shut doors. But guess what? Even though me go through the tussle, things got better. Things got better. And mighty God, when things got better, I then time me see how negative we really are. Buy me car, my brother start one driving. The car no license, the car no insure. The car no go through the mechanical report, nothing like that yet. But me buy my car, carry a yard, park you up, and I work more money so I can have the car for drive. All of a sudden, brother want to drive it. And because I don't allow him to drive it, because if police see him with that, they without license, registration, and all those stuff, then I go take you away. And he want to drive round and round with my car. And I because me make him drive my car and vex with me. Then time I start to see negativity. Then time the feelings start for sure now and the type of something there. Then time me start truly see as our sister Bella say here, and then time me start to see trauma and the results of traumas. Then time me start to say we don't really, for the most part again, we don't really want better. You see where? When I start to strive to do better and things start get better, I start realize say, for the most part, people don't want to see better. People don't want to see better. That even motivate them to say, yo, if my little brother can do that, we must can do it too. Cause I'm the little brother. I'm the youngest brother out of everybody else. Well, my father have a son now, so you know, I'm the youngest now in Canada. But me the youngest out of all do I 4 away. Me the youngest boy. And the youngest boy can come out and step out and do that, you must can do it too. You must can do it too. So you hate the youngest because he step out of the whole culture of nothing and go on. Step out of the whole culture of just keeping up with the Jones. Step out of the culture and go try create. That's the thing I'm talking about. The mindset need to change. And if you realize that people are not changing, then you change your environment. Change your environment. You must make up in your mind, say, certain things when you go through, you're not gonna make a picking and go through it. Certain things at least. But it's like sometimes family and even people in general, we have the whole hold down, crab in a bucket mindset. They want to see these things keep going. They want these things to be generational, as if this is the life. That's one of a cut off and chop off. That's one of a cut off and chop off. Anyway, that's it for this one, people. Thank you guys very, 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 very much for your support on this stream. Highly appreciate all of you. And God's willing, I'll see you guys later on. Thank you very much. Isolation. Isolation. You have to go through loneliness. Alright, good night, Rosemary, John. I think I probably Johnson. Good night. Blessings to you and to your household. I'll see you guys later for those who will join into Bible study. Blessings.